What's happening, YouTube? This is Antibody with Team Xonotic, and I am bringing you another duel commentary. This time we're going to be watching Mirio as he faces off against Dodger on the map Quark by Spike. Let's get into it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Alright, so Mirio starts off in the lower hallway, picking up the 25 armor. Gets shot in the ass by Dodger, who's able to pick up the Vortex extremely fast. And is able to capitalize on that fact by landing 2 clutch shots to get himself on the board. 1-0. And finds Mirio just off the jump pad. An unfortunate position for Mirio. Dodger extends his lead 2-0. Mirio going for the mid-air mortar. Doesn't hit, but is able to grab the mega health again. Dodger doing a huge amount of damage, but I do hear him screaming over there. Okay, Mirio just pausing to look around, finds Dodger in the hallway, capitalizes on that. He gets on the board with his first frag. Finds Dodger off the spawn, but the mega health is more important. He chooses to go for that. Wow, like clockwork, he's able to multitask, getting the 50 armor and frag at the same time as he now takes the lead. He's established himself a nice chain of the items. So this map, of course, being similar to the layout of Fuse in that there is no mega armor. Instead, what we have are 2 50s available to the players here. As Mirio once again finds Dodger, taking him down and continuing on with his chain of items. Dodger very cognizant of where Mirio is, taking a good position to deal damage. That jump pad sound is a clear indicator that your opponent is going to be basically immobilized. Okay, so Dodger getting another frag on the board. Mirio following up with Crylink in the short hallways. Very effective, taking Dodger down. Mirio now with 5 frags on the board. Yeah, both the Electro and the Crylink, very good tools of choice in small corridors like that. Mirio's aim just a little bit low, missing on that additional frag. Both players kind of licking their wounds. Mirio seeming to keep his item chain going. Okay, he heard the jump pad, hoping Dodger was coming up, but it was a feint. What a great move, great usage of the telly by Mirio to get that frag there, anticipating where Dodger was going to be. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the map review that I did of this map was when it was in its beta phase. Now this is its final version. Some of the differences you can see are those blue doors to the teleporters, like the one Mirio just went through. Overall, very nice map, plays very well. And I do appreciate the Fuse-like design. Alright.
Triple kill.
Okay, Mirio making good use of predictive rockets and predictive mortars here. Spam is critical on just about any duel map, but one with such small corridors, it always helps to toss stuff like mortars and electro where people may be hiding. Alright, so we're coming up on about 5 minutes into the match. Dodger continuing to take that position at the end of the hallway as he comes up the jump pad. And for good reason. He's getting frags off of it. So he's able to get 2 frags in quick succession. Mirio holding on to a 2-frag lead. Dodger, meanwhile, predicting that Mirio wanted to escape there. A little bit of tricky movement there by Mirio. I think I mentioned this in the map review, but I do love the affordance of that extra space down there, which gives you the ability to kind of jump down that shelf without automatically hitting the jump pad below. So that lets you kind of be sneaky. Dodger, meanwhile, tying the game and then taking a quick lead with a follow-up frag. Okay, so we're about 6 minutes into the match. Now Dodger is the one who is in control. He has all the weapons, he has timing on the items, and he's making use of both. Okay, good evasion by Mirio. He's able to deal a lot of damage while not taking a whole ton himself. We'll see if that nets him a frag as he's looking to take an item away from Dodger. Okay, waiting for Dodger to take that jump. Pulls him down with the net of the Krylink. And will that get him a mega health? Yes, it does. So now Mirio has gotten himself an item. Now it's Dodger's turn to be caught on the jump pad. Okay, unfortunately for Mirio, he wasn't able to find him on the jump pad, but fortunately, he does catch him squatting over near that hallway. Okay, one thing we haven't seen Mirio go for is the vortex out in its original spawn location. So it's good that he's able to pick up the vortex when, you know, he gets a frag, but, you know, thus far, we've seen only Dodger willing to risk going out on that ledge, because you could be spaced pretty easily there. Okay, so we got a tie game. About 7.5 minutes in. Mirio with some great mortars as he's being pushed around in the air. The Dodger's pretty low. Well, doesn't matter if he was low or not. Spacing will do the job every time. So Mirio taking the lead. Mirio with the item timing down to the second here.
Kill.
Sorry for the little bit of lag here. What we're doing is watching basically a recorded demo. Been having a lot of rendering issues lately, so I'm trying to figure out something that will work a little bit better for these types of things. Feel free to leave your comments, feedback in the comments section or on the forums, whichever. I look at both. So, all right, we got about 1.5 minutes. Both players kind of dancing around each other here. Mirio got a 1 frag lead, not really willing to engage, and not sure what he's doing here, hiding by the ledge. Okay, so definitely not engaging. Unfortunately, Dodger knew exactly where he was. He could hear him. Okay, so Dodger tying it up with about 1 minute remaining. Good damage for both players, but Dodger had the better stack and comes out on top with a 1 frag lead. 45 seconds remaining. And Mirio going for the mega health gets caught. So he's now down by 2 with half a minute remaining. Choosing... I was thinking he was going to go pursue Dodger there, but he does not. Mirio needs to take some urgency here. With 20 seconds remaining, he doesn't have much time to cover 2 frags. Okay, he hears Dodger. He finds him in the upper hallway. Can he get a frag? He can. 10 seconds remaining. Makes a great clutch vortex shot. Pursuing Dodger into the lower hallway. And he ties it up. It's 14-14. And we're now into overtime. Mirio making that tying frag with basically 1 second left in regulation. Okay, Mirio running frantically around to establish a rotation of items here. Loses out to Dodger on the mega health. That's no good for him. Hey, Dodger caught in that little cubby hole, but somehow manages to come ahead. Maybe a little bit of nervousness there from Mirio. Okay, we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this match. It's basically a nail biter here. Great damage from Mirio. And he follows through with a frag. The mortar there.
1 minute remains.
Bad positioning by Dodger nets him a fully charged vortex shot. So he's hurting right now. Mirio checking the previous hiding location there. Good predictive mortar by Mirio nets him a frag. 16-15 with 30 seconds remaining in this overtime.
Triple kill.
Lots of nervousness, I think, from both players. Nets a mutual frag here. Which I suppose Mirio will take, given that he's in the lead right now. Okay, Mirio is not slowing down this time. Looks like he has enough time to take the match, and he does. So Mirio over Dodger on Quark, 17-16. What a thriller. It's not often that we see really great overtime matches like this, but this was certainly one of them. So again, I'm Antibody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your subscriptions and such, but if you want to provide feedback, chat with me on IRC, on the forums, or here on YouTube. Until next time, happy fragging, everybody.